Now we know why they call it Orchard Road. Right on the other side of that fence, it looks like oranges. Good morning, trekkers. It is Saturday, September 23rd, 7:31 in the morning, and welcome to Rio Grande State Park, about a mile south of Weslaco, Texas, in the Rio Grande Valley. It is already about 85 degrees. As you can see, I'm already profusely sweating. It is supposed to get up to over 100 today, late September, and we're still hitting hundreds. Got an early start today, but not as early as some people. I was out on these trails by about 7:05 thereabouts, and I've seen several people already who've been out here long before I was. Today's adventure is going to take us a few miles, 3 maybe 4 miles, through this really cool little state park, and then we'll hit a couple of smaller ones, 2 mile, 1 mile, and we'll see how it goes and how the body handles the heat today. Yeah, today is not about mileage. Today is about weathering the heat, quite literally. Just a neat little state park with lots of trails. There's probably 5-6 miles worth of trails if you take them all, and it just goes through a lot of this. It's actually kind of pretty. Now, if you're going to stay in an RV park, that's not bad. Right next to a state park, you're out of town a little bit. Here we have some javelina down there. These will keep it in frame. Yeah. There we go. Run away, run away. You're wondering who I am here. I'm wondering if I'd see some of those today. Been standing here for a few minutes, just letting a couple small groups of people pass me by. It's a reasonably busy park. Nice little grassland, prairie, whatever you want to call it. Been kind of neat watching the insects on this tree, and you'll catch some dragonflies coming by, some of them rather large too. So far I haven't seen any birds fly out of here. It's all been insects. The sun is getting kind of warm on me, but this is not too bad. I have to say, trekkers, I'm mildly enjoying myself. It's kind of a cool little state park. Just lots of paved and unpaved trails just kind of wind past each other and through each other. A lot of good walking and hiking in just a small little package of land, sandwiched between a very busy road, agriculture, and an RV park. Oh, not too bad. And you know, for those who are closer to me, they'll be shocked to hear me say that I'm actually enjoying myself down here at the moment. Having been down here often enough the last few years, I have people in various communities ask me, well, you're close to retirement age, why don't you consider moving down here? You'd love it down here. And I try hard not to badmouth where people come from and their land and their home. Coming from where I live in the land of ice, mud, and mosquitoes, I've heard it all. I've had people tell me some terrible things about a place that I from time to time call home. So it's difficult to not tell them that you'd almost rather be incarcerated than live in this place. Wow, and that's incredibly harsh to say, isn't it? It really is. And it's not really true, but it does capture a sentiment. There have been a couple of places in my life that I've been to where I can honestly say the place called to me, the land, whatever you want to describe it as, but it called to me and said, you're home. This is not one of them. It's the furthest thing from it. There's not much I understand down here. I don't find it captivating. It's just fair to say that it does the opposite of call to me. It pushes me away. But here I am, and I'm going to make the most of it. There's something to be seen no matter where you go, even Metro New Jersey, and even the Rio Grand Valley. And there you go, we're coming to the end. Parking lot's right up ahead. Weslaco is at that stoplight up ahead. Well, I'll tell you, this little park helped lift my spirits, and that was something I very much needed after the last couple of weeks. So one of the things that I don't care much for down here in southern Texas is there is a serious lack of public land. Oh, it's around. There is public land, but it's small, it's disused. And this next one is a good example of where the county just kind of had a piece of disused land and said, let's do something with it. So we're going to go check it out and just see what it's like. I don't like much. This is actually pretty well done. Just a little waterway through the middle of downtown San Juan, and a nice paved, maintained path, benches, trees. It's clearly used. Even a little playground over there. Now, keep in mind, this Rio Grand Valley is a major metropolitan area. There's probably only one city in it that you've ever heard of, Brownsville, but right here where I'm at in San Juan, it's 20,000 people, next to McAllen, which is 150,000 people, Edinburgh 100,000, Farr 89,000, and then you got Weslaco and Donna and Alamo and Mission, and I'm missing a couple before you even get to Brownsville. There's 1.5 million people in the Rio Grand Valley here, all spread out over about a 30-mile stretch, maybe 40-mile stretch. So this is a major metropolitan area, and to have a spot like this, that's something pretty special. Hidalgo County paid over $35,000 to install this bridge. You'll notice the structural integrity of the lattice-like build. The cutouts to improve water flow and reduce blockage from debris. Quite an engineering marvel. Here the county chose a different design, more of a floating, flexible design. And yet another design, 3-section drawbridge. Well, we got a turnaround point coming up here, which is good. I'm feeling good right now, but it is 93 degrees out, and even if with the wind and cloud cover, it's still 93 degrees. And I'll be getting pretty warm if I'm not careful. It's not something you see every day in somebody's backyard, is old paving equipment. Coming to the end here, guys. Just about back to the car. Very pleasantly surprised, I'll tell you. For not liking this place, I'm sure having a pretty good day. Next stop takes us up on the north side, up into Edinburgh, almost out of town. A little set of mountain bike hiking trails. 11:30 a.m., 95 degrees. This place is empty. Now this is a mountain biking course, so should be interesting, and if people do show up, I have to watch myself, but somehow I think I'm gonna have these trails to myself. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's flooring! Oh, I've already gone 7.5 miles today. My knees are not liking this stuff. Ooh, an easy route. That's just clever. I like that. There's a lot of concrete debris in here. I'm guessing from that stuff that used to be in here, and this is turned into dumping grounds or something. I don't know. But way to use what you have on hand. Now that's just a feral kitten. That is not a bobcat. Here you can charge your bike batteries. Here's a trail marker for you. K-Tron, man. Does K-Tron even make weights anymore? Somebody dug that out of their garage. Holy cow. Sold separately. Foot not included. Oh, nice and cool in here. I think short break spot. Oh, trekkers, the sun is winning. And if there's a shortcut I can find, and I don't know if there will be one, it'd be a good idea to take it. There we go. Found some very fortuitous shortcuts. Boy, that's a welcome sight right now. I would advocate always stay on the trail unless you can't manage your heart rate. Find the shortcut. Woohoo, here we go. That segment's done. holy cow, look what I found here. It's 95 degrees out, but I can't resist. Let's do this, at least a laugh. Yeah, how neat. So it's just a 520 yard asphalt walking track that's right next to a school. And just out here. I've probably driven by it 3 or 4 times in the past year and never really noticed until today. I'm like, I have to do this. So we're gonna walk a mile on this puppy. You know, it just goes to show, right? No matter where you go, you're gonna find an everyday adventure. Way too cool. Just way, way too cool.